How to turn your glossy painting matte. So if you've applied a water-based varnish, and this is only relevant for water-based varnishes, if you've applied a water-based varnish over your work and you're not happy with the finish, you don't like the sheen level. In this case, we want to change this really high gloss that we've got with the Gloss Varnish, and we just want to subdue it a little bit, matte it down some. And that's not a problem. Using the polymer matte varnish to matte things down, not a drama. So, first thing with the polymer matte varnish, you need to add a little bit of water to it. How much? About 5 to 10% would be good. It'll be dictated by your technique and how comfortable you are with varnishing and using a varnish brush and what sort of brush you have. So I'm just mixing the water in here. Make sure you use clean water. What I mean by that is either distilled water or water that's been boiled for at least 3 minutes. That'll be down in the description. So don't load your brush up too much. Nice big brush for what we're applying. And there are different schools of thought, but I like to crisscross a little bit. You don't want to continue back over the same area too much because the varnish will start to dry. Keep the edges wet as you go. And with each subsequent stroke, I'm just getting a little bit lighter. It's called laying off. And each stroke there, I'm just getting a little bit lighter so I don't leave any brush strokes behind. Now you'll see the varnish when I first put it on has a whiteness to it, and certainly when it's sitting there on the palette. And what that is just the way the light bounces around inside the varnish. If you trap water in the varnish, that milkiness will remain, and you don't want that. So the real key to varnishing is nice thin coats, as I've done here. Now I'm not going to play with that too much more. I'm just going to make sure it's nice and even. Once this is dry, you'll be able to see that it will still have a sheen to it, but it'll be more subtle than it was. And with subsequent coats, this will matte all the way down. Now, just how many coats will be dictated really by how high the sheen level was underneath and how thick your coats are that go on. But I think at least 2 or 3 and possibly 4 nice thin coats like that, and you saw how quick it was. You do need to leave about 24 hours between each coat just to be safe, to make sure that the coat is well dried and cured before you apply the next coat. So there we have it. Changing the sheen level of your work, whether it's because you've used different mediums and so different areas are glossy and matte, or whether you've applied a varnish and you're just not happy with the finish, it's really easy to change the sheen level. So why not give it a go? Don't forget to subscribe.